Okay, so as promised, I told you that I'm going to show you how to hack a recipe. So this is the recipe we're going to hack today, right? And if you need some more tips on how to hack a recipe, you can check out this video right here. Um, and I'll put that in the description below as well. If you ever hacked a recipe, or if you know what it is to hack a recipe, comment below and tell me your best recipe hacking tips. We're going to do Emeril's chili, right? So looking at it right here, there's 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 large onions. We'll probably just use 1 onion or half an onion. Salt, cayenne, 3 pounds of beef chuck or boneless short rib. We'll just use ground beef, okay? 3 tablespoons chili powder, 2 teaspoons ground cumin, half a teaspoon crushed red pepper. All that's cool, but we'll figure out how much we need to use. We don't know if we need exactly that amount. 2 teaspoons dried Mexican oregano. That right there, we'll just use Italian seasoning. 3 tablespoons minced garlic, 128-ounce can diced or crushed tomatoes. We'll probably just use crushed tomatoes, and we'll probably add some fire roasted diced tomatoes as well. So those are the kind of things I'm talking about when I'm talking about like hacking a recipe. Like you want to kind of, do it your way. You don't want to just take the recipe for what it is. This is how you make it your own. Okay, and 2 tablespoons tomato paste. We'll probably use a whole can. Tomato paste in chili, spaghetti, things of that nature really makes it taste really good, and it brings that body to it and gives it that extra tomato flavor. And it thickens it up and makes it real thick. You want a thick and hearty chili when you're making that, so we're gonna probably use a whole can. 6 cups beef stock. We'll probably use half of that because in this recipe they were using beef chuck, which means they will need all the extra liquid in that cook time for the beef chuck to kind of get tender. You're gonna have to cook that for a couple hours or something like that for it to get tender. But with ground beef, it's like cooking tacos or something like that. So you just got to cook the ground beef, so you won't need as much beef stock. We still want the flavor, and we still want it to help tenderize the meat, but we don't need it to be 6 cups because it's not going to cook forever, where it's going to cook down all the liquid like that. 2 15-ounce cans of dark red kidney beans. For flavor, I'm going to add 2 cans of the chili beans, right? That's already with the chili seasoning in it, just to add the extra flavor, extra chili flavor to the dish. Another recipe hack. See, this is what I mean when you hack a recipe. 2 tablespoons masa flour, 4 tablespoons of water, 1 bag of tortilla chips, 1 1/2 cups grated Monterey Jack cheese, sour cream for serving, 1 small jar pickled jalapenos for serving, and cilantro sprigs for serving. So none of that's necessary. We're gonna stop pretty much at the beans. We might make like a flour slurry if we need to thicken up the chili a little bit, but we won't know that till we get to the end. So really, we can really just stop right here at the beans, and let's go ahead and just make the recipe. So remember, the recipe called for 2 whole chopped onions. We just got 1 onion and 1 bell pepper. You know what I'm saying? Bell pepper is not even in the recipe, so that's how you add or subtract from a recipe. All right, so we only used a half an onion. See that? And that bell pepper. All right, so at this point, the recipe tells you to add salt and cayenne. Instead of adding salt, I'm going to add this adobo because it's going to give it more flavor. And when everything binds together, these vegetables are going to be a binder for the whole dish. You want to have that additional flavor when you do that. But I am going to add the cayenne. All right, so this is a key step, right? Your meat is browning. You're going to drain the excess oil off of it. But at the same time, you want to taste it to make sure that it got some seasoning to it. We've added our cumin, our chili powder, and we've seasoned it with our holy five. So we want to taste it to make sure that the meat has seasoning. You don't want to have the chili and the sauce is good, but the meat has no seasoning. We're good to go. So, all right, so now we're gonna add our tomatoes and our beans, right? And we're gonna season our tomato sauce with, salt, Italian seasoning, black pepper, all of that, right? So, another recipe hack, what I'm saying? We got the fire roasted diced tomatoes with the crushed tomatoes. And we're gonna make sure we season all that up, add our garlic, add our brown sugar. Brown sugar is also not in the recipe. But when you have chili, you want it to have the kind of like sweet and spicy kind of feel to it. So, these are different things that we're doing to change this recipe. And see, we have not added not one chili pack. This is all from scratch. So it's real easy to do and something you can do in your spare time. And when it's snowing and it's cold outside, this is something great you can do.
On your back, are you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm a genie in a bottle, making dreams come true. This ain't no reputation, imitation, girl, I'm the real. Hey, let me call your boyfriend, telling me it's over for real. I said he want another dose of that kitty cat, but I took it all away from him. Like, give me that. Like the cars and the clothes, you can leave with me. Try to meet her with it, nah, leave the keys with me. Give me the name and the number, put it right in my hand. You was too cool for school, now you off this game. Now we on the way to the mixer. Catalina in a Beamer, drop top to the feeder. Hace como se llama. Hace como se llama. Hace como se llama. Hace como se llama. De casa y su casa. Hace como se llama. Hace como se llama. You got something? Okay, come here. Let me holler at you. Hey baby, what you talking to him for? You don't need to talk to him.
All right, so there you have it. Our chili recipe. We've hacked Emeril's chili recipe. Came out really, really good. I already showed you one way to make it. You can make it with the cheese, sour cream, and the corn chips. All from scratch. The reason I like chili is it's so versatile, right? You can do chili mac, so you can put this over macaroni noodles. You can put it on top of hot dogs. You can put it on hamburgers. You can eat it in a bowl by itself. Like, there's so many things you can do with chili, which is why I love making it. And when it's cold and snowing outside like it is right now, definitely a great go-to meal. So make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you put what you like to use in the comments. And if it's a hack, it's a recipe you want me to hack for you, go ahead and comment below, hack my recipe, and I'll get in contact with you and I'll hack it for you. Peace.